Counterfeit. A person is said to counterfeit who causes one thing to resemble another thing, intending by means of that resemblance to practice deception or knowing it to be likely that deception will thereby be practiced. Explanation 1. It is not essential to counterfeiting that the limitation should be exact. Explanation 2. When the person causes one thing to resemble another thing and the resemblance is such that a person might be deceived thereby, it shall be presumed until the contrary is proved that the person so causing the one thing to resemble the another thing intended by means of the resemblance to practice deception or knew it to be likely the deception would thereby be practiced. Number 29. Document. The word document denotes any matter expressed or described upon any substance by means of letters, figures, or marks, or by more than one of those means intended to be used or which may be used as evidence of that matter. Explanation 1. It is immaterial by what means or upon what substance that letters, figures, or marks are formed or whether the evidence is intended for or may be used in a court of justice or not. Illustrations. A writing expressing the terms of a contract which may be used as evidence of the contract is a document. A check upon a banker is a document. A power of attorney is a document. A map or plan which is intended to be used or which may be used as evidence is a document. A writing containing directions or instruction is a document. Explanation 2. Whatever is expressed by means of letters, figures, or marks are explained by mercantile or other usage shall be deemed to be expressed by such letters, figures, or marks within the meaning of this section, although the same may not be actually expressed. Illustration. A writes his name on the back of a bill of exchange payable to his order. The meaning of the endorsement as explained by mercantile usage is that the bill is to be paid to the holder. The endorsement is a document and must be constructed in the same manner as if the words "paid to the holder" or words to that effect had been written over the signature. Number 29. Electronic record. The words electronic record shall have the meaning assigned to them in Clause T of subsection 1 of Section 2 of the Information Technology Act 2000. Number 30. Valuable security. The words valuable security denote a document which is or purports to be a document whereby any legal right is created, extended, transferred, restricted, extinguished, or released, or wherever by any person acknowledges that he lies under legal liability or has not a certain legal right. Illustration. A writes his name on the back of a bill of the exchange. As the effect of this endorsement is transfer the right to the bill to any person who may become the lawful holder of it. The endorsement is a valuable security. Number 31. A will. The words "a will" denote by any testamentary document. Number 32. Words referring to acts including illegal omissions. In every part of this code, except wherever a contrary intention appears from the context, words which refers to acts done extend also to illegal omissions. Number 33. Act and omission. The word act denotes as well a series of acts as a single act. The word omission denotes as well a series of omissions as a single omission. Number 34. Acts done by several persons in furtherance of common intention. When a criminal act is done by several persons in furtherance of the common intention of all, each of such persons is liable for that act in the same manner as if it were done by him alone. Comments. When an offence is sought to be proved only on circumstantial evidence, the allegations of common intention under Section 34 of the Indian Penal Code normally cannot be established in absence of meeting of mind, the overact of the accused by their conduct, by using the weapons by their utterance of words. Number 2. If some act is done by the accused person in furtherance of common intention of his co-accused, he is equally liable like his co-accused. Number 3. In order to convict a person vicariously liable under Section 34 or Section 149, it is not necessary to prove that each and every one of them had indulged in overt acts. Number 4. When the accused rushed with sword drawn itself showed that he shared the common intention, hence liable for conviction under Section 300, react with Section 34. Number 5. Both Section 149 and 34 deal with the combination of persons who become liable to be punished as sharers in the commission of offences. The non-applicability of section is therefore no bar in convicting the accused under the substantive section read with Section 34 if the evidence discloses commission of an offence in furtherance of the common intention of them all. Number 6. More surrender by appellant along with accused before police does not show meeting of minds as to bring the case within ambit of Section 34. Number 7. In order to bring a case under Section 34, it is not necessary that there must be a prior conspiracy or premeditation. The common intention can be formed in the course of occurrence. Number 35. When such an act is criminal by reason of its being done with a criminal knowledge or intention. Whenever an act which is criminal only by reason of its being done with a criminal knowledge or intention is done by several persons, each of such persons who join in the act with such knowledge or intention is liable for the act in the same manner as if the act were done by him along with that knowledge or intention. Number 36. Effect caused by partly by act and partly by omission. Wherever the causing of a certain effect or an attempt to cause that effect by an act or by an omission is an offence, it is to be understood that the causing of that effect partly by an act and partly by an omission is the same offence. Illustration: and intentionally causes Z's death partly by illegally omitting to give Z food and partly by beating Z, has committed murder. Number 37. Cooperation by doing one of several acts constituting by an offence. When an offence is committed by means of several acts, whoever intentionally cooperates in the commission of that offence or by doing any one of those acts, either singly or jointly with any other person, commits that offence. Number 38. Persons concerned in criminal acts may be guilty of different offences. Where several persons are engaged or concerned in the commission of a criminal act, they may be guilty of different offences by means of that act. Number 39. Voluntarily. A person is said to cause an effect voluntarily when he causes it by means whereby he intended to cause it or by means which at the time of employing those means he knew or had reason to believe to be likely to cause it. Number 40. Offence. Except in the chapters and sections mentioned in clauses 2 and 3 of this section, the word offences denotes a thing made punishable by this code. Different colors used below mean nothing. Clicking on one color will automatically in a new tab open the page that has those colored articles, like Article 64 to 71 or on one page, Article 194, 195, 211 or on other page, So I have used different colors to save your time and energy. Number 41. Special law. A special law is a law applicable to a particular subject. Number 42. Local law. A local law is a law applicable only to a particular part of India. Number 43. Illegal, legally, bound to do. The word illegal is applicable to everything which is an offence or which is prohibited by law or which furnishes ground for a civil action, and a person is said to be legally bound to do whatever it is legal in him to omit. Number 42. Injury. The word injury denotes any harm whatever illegally caused to any person in body, mind, reputation or property. Number 45. Life. The word life denotes the life of a human being unless the contrary appears from the context. Number 46. Death. The word death denotes the death of a human being unless the contrary appears from the context. Number 47. Animal. The word animal denotes any living creature other than a human being. Number 48. Vessel. The word vessel denotes anything made for the conveyance by water of human beings of property. Number 49. Year and month. Wherever the word year or the word month is used, it is to be understood that the year or the month is to be reckoned according to the British calendar. Number 50. Section. The word section denotes one of those portions of a chapter of this code which are distinguished by prefixed numerical figures. Number 51. Oath. The word oath includes a solemn affirmation substituted by law for an oath and any declaration required or authorized by law to be made before a public servant or to be used for a purpose of proof, whether in a court of justice or not. Number 52. Good faith. Nothing is said to be done or believed in good faith, which is done or believed with a due care and attention. However, except in section 157 and in section 130, in the case in which the harbour is given by the wife or husband of the person harboured, the word harbour includes the supplying a person with shelter, food, drink, money, clothes, arms, ammunition, or means or conveyance, or the assisting a person by any means, whether of the same kind as those enumerated in this section or not, to evade apprehension. Thank you.